Greetings to all. Welcome to Future of this Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the September 2 current affairs. So today we are going to discuss the topics are ASA copying old stone inscription on temple walls in Tiruchi district. So which we have to know under prelims perspective. Next, ensure LGBTQIA plus couples get ration cards. So which comes under GS2 social justice. Next, cities in Asia are growing upwards more than outwards, which comes under GS1 paper Indian Society. Next, Paris seeks UNESCO heritage status for its zinc roofers, so which we have to know under prelims perspective. Next, Pilbit Tiger Reserve, we have to know under terms. Next, finally, we'll be seeing the editorial analysis. So our first topic is about ASI copying old stone inscriptions on temple walls in Tiruchi district. So first we have to know why it is a news. The ASI is copying inscriptions from two temples in Srirangam and Manachanallur taluks, Tiruchi district. So first here the inscriptions on temple walls in Tiruchi district. We have to know about that. The inscriptions at Madurai Varadeshwar temple Tiruvasi are believed to be from the Kulothanga Chola period, a significant era in South Indian history, marked by Chola rule and temple construction. The Chola dynasty, particularly under Kulothanga, was known for its contributions to art, architecture, and temple endowments, reflecting the importance of religion and temple patronage during that time. Inscription of Agnishwara temple in Periyakarpur village, dating back to the Vijayanagara kingdom of the 14th century, highlight the continued tradition of temple donations and patronage by rulers. These Vijayanagara inscriptions often recorded grants of land or resources to temples, showcasing the strong connection between political power and religious institutions. Such inscriptions offer valuable insights into the socio-political and economic systems of medieval South India, especially the role temples played as cultural, religious, and economic hubs. The inscriptions also reflect the evolving temple architecture and religious practices across different dynasties. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about ensure LGBTQIA plus couples get ration card. So we have to know about the news first. The Indian government has issued new directive to recognize LGBTQIA plus couples for ration cards, healthcare rights, and financial services following the Supreme Court's 2023 judgment on marriage equality. These interim measures aim to reduce discrimination and enhance access to social welfare, healthcare, and legal entitlements for LGBTQIA plus individuals. So, first we have to know about the ration card. LGBTQIA plus couples will now be recognized as a part of the same household for ration card purposes. States and union territories have been directed to ensure non-discrimination in issuing these cards. Next, we have to know about Health Ministry directives. Under Health Ministry directives, we have body claim, that is, partners in LGBTQIA plus relationships can claim each other's body if no next of kin is available. Next, the intersex guidelines. So, new guidelines for medical interventions for intersex children and those with sexual differentiation disorders aim to ensure normal health without complications. Next, the mental health. So guidelines are being developed to address mental health and well-being issues for these community people. Next, social justice measures. These actions are interim measures that following the Supreme Court directions in the marriage equality case October 2023. Next, the committee formation. Following the Supreme Court's directive, a committee headed by the Cabinet Secretary was formed in April with subcommittee under the Home Secretary discussion discrimination and welfare issues. Next, the additional measures. The first thing is prison visitation. Advisories issued for these community people rights in prisons. Next, the financial services. These couples can open joint bank accounts or nominate each other as beneficiaries. Finally, the healthcare. First, the rights and access. So, under the rights, advisories ensure rights concerning healthcare including awareness activities and prohibition of conversion therapy. The Directorate General of Health Services is working to reduce discrimination and improve healthcare access for LGBTQIA community. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about cities in Asia are growing upwards more than outwards. So we have to know about the news first. A study in Nature Cities reveals that cities, especially in Asia, are growing vertically faster than horizontally to accommodate increased populations. The research highlights the need for updated urban planning to address infrastructure, climate, and sustainability change. Vertically growth poses both opportunities and challenges for future urban development. So first we have to know about vertical versus horizontal growth. A recent study published in Nature Cities highlights that cities, particularly in Asia, are expanding towards faster than outwards. This shift is driven by the need to accommodate a global urban population increase for about 2 billion people from 1990 to 2020. Next, the study methodology. The research analyzed over 1,500 cities worldwide using remote sensing satellite data to measure both vertical and horizontal growth. Data from scattermeters, which measure the volume of buildings, indicate that while horizontal expansion has slowed, vertical growth has accelerated. The findings is the study shows a global trend of increased vertical growth in urban areas, with notable example of East Asian cities, particularly China. Cities with a population exceeding 10 million have shown more than prominent vertical expansion, especially in the 2010s. Next, the international context. The study is recognized for its extensive analysis of long-term upward growth across a broad sample of cities. Urban growth patterns differ globally, with some countries experiencing more vertical development due to fewer regulations. For example, Indian cities face more stringent height regulations compared to Asian cities. Now, what are the regulations and variations in India? In India, the growth pattern varies, with large cities showing significant vertical expansion, while others exhibit more than horizontal growth. For instance, Delhi are primarily seen outward expansion with some vertical growth in recent days. Urban growth is influenced by a combination of policies, regulations, historical patterns, and geographical factors. Now, what are the challenges and considerations? Vertical growth can increase population density but also possesses challenges related to infrastructure, climate resilience, and sustainability. It requires improved public transport, job opportunities, and essential infrastructure like sewage and water systems. Tall buildings contribute to the urban heat island effect, affecting the local climate conditions such as wind speeds and rainfalls. Next, the policy implications are: the study underscores the need for updated master planning in cities to address contemporary challenges. Existing planning laws are often outdated and do not adequately address modern issues like transportation and climate change. There is a call for locally tailored planning decisions and updated regulations to ensure sustainable and livable urban environments. So, with this, we have the UPSC mains question which have been asked in 2016. With a brief background of quality of urban life in India, introduce the objectives and strategy of the smart city program. So you can practice on this question. Our next topic is about Paris 6 UNESCO heritage status for its zinc roofers. So why it is in news? Paris is nominating its iconic zinc roofs for UNESCO intangible cultural heritage sites, highlighting this historical and aesthetic value. The bid reflects efforts to preserve the traditional craft while addressing the challenges posed by climate change. The decision will be made in December. So what is the zinc roof of Paris? Zinc roofers have been significant part of Paris skyline for nearly 2 centuries, contributing to the city distinctive grey appearance. Paris features approximately 12 more than 128,000 roofs with 21.4 million square meters covered with traditional zinc. Zinc roofs are known for their durability and distinctive appearance, contributing to the city's unique character. The craftsmanship involved includes both functional roofing and ornamental work. The profession is adapting to challenges posed by climate change, including the need for more resilient materials and techniques. Efforts are underway to ensure the continuation and preservation of its traditional craft in the face of modern challenges. So that's all from this topic. Our next topic is about Philip Head Tiger Reserve. So the poachers recently killed two cheetahs in the Philip Head Tiger Reserve and fled after stealing a rifle from a forest guard. So we have to know about this tiger reserve. It is located in the Pilibhit district, Lakhimpur, Keri district and Bahiraich district of Uttar Pradesh. It lies along the India-Nepal border in the foothills of the Himalayas and the plains of the Terai in Uttar Pradesh. The river Gomati originates from the Pitya, which is also catchment of several others like Sharda, Chukka and Mala Kannod. The Sharda Sagar Dam is on the boundary of the reserve. Their vegetation is North India moist deciduous type. It has dry and hot climate, which brings a combination of dry teak forest and Vindhya mountain soils. We have to know about their flora. It is characterized by sal forests, tall grasslands and swamps maintained by periodic flooding from rivers. The sal woodland is very dense with good natural regeneration, amounting to almost 76% of reserve area. Their fauna. It is a home to a myriad of wild animals, including the endangered tiger, swamp deer, Bengal florican, hog deer, leopard, etc. Now, what are the key facts about cheetah? The spotted deer or cheetal is deer species native to the Indian subcontinent. It is the most common deer species in Indian forest. It is widely distributed in Asia, especially in India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and a small group in Pakistan. Their habitat is subtropical grassland and forest. What are the features of this? With a lifespan of about 20 to 30 years, it stands at about 35 inches tall and weighs about 187 pounds. It is lightly reddish brown with white spots on its body. Only males have antlers and their bodies are larger than females. Spotted deer are social animals. They commonly occur in herds of 10 to 50 individuals. They mainly feed on grasses throughout the year. Their diets include herbs, shrubs, foliage and fruits. So with this, next we'll be seeing the editorial analysis. Our editorial analysis topic is about India's neighborhood watch, past and present. So between 2008 to 2010, India played a crucial role in fostering democracy in its neighborhood. However, by 2024, political upheavals in countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Myanmar have challenged Indian regional influence, prompting the need for sustained arrangement of the recalibration of the diplomatic strategies. So, shifting India's neighborhood dynamics, we have to know that epoch-making events unfolded between 2008 to 10, coinciding with the author's stint as head of diversion of Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Myanmar in the Ministry of External Affairs. During this period, India played a catalytic role in fostering democratic transition in its neighborhood countries. Now, what are the democratic transitions across neighborhood countries? Bangladesh in 2008. So, first, Bangladesh. So Sheikh Hasina became Prime Minister of the military rule in 2009 following the efforts of Indian External Affairs Minister Pranab Mukherjee to ensure free elections. Over the next 15 years, India and Bangladesh strengthened their partnership, especially around sensitive national interests. Next, Sri Lanka in 2009. India's engagement played a crucial, albeit under the acknowledged role in the defeat of the liberation of Tigers of Tamil Eelam. The absence of LTTE enabled India to work closely with Sri Lanka to foster stronger bilateral ties. Next, Maldives 2018. The Maldives held its first multi-party democratic elections after 30 years to autocratic rule under President Mahmoud Abdul Gayoom, with Mohammad Nasheed taking power. India helped stabilize the country's nascent democracy, which demonstrated its maturity with three different presidents elected in last 16 years. Next, Myanmar in 2010. India engaged with Myanmar after 20 years of military rule, facilitating elections where the military backed USDP won. Next, Pakistan in 2008. Pakistan saw the election of civilian government, which pushed General Pervez Musharraf into exile, symbolized hope for democratic development in the region. India's role region development. So between 2008 to 10, India significantly increased its development assistance to its neighbors. Next, what are the challenges in neighborhood in 2024? So same in Bangladesh. In August 2024, Sheikh Hasina government collapsed due to the combination of economic downturn, a democracy deficit, and violent suppression of student. Next, in Sri Lanka, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa felled Sri Lanka amidst mass anti-governmental protests in 2022. India built political bridges across Sri Lanka political spectrum, which now ensures strong ties regardless of electoral outcomes. Next, the unexpected results in Maldives. India misjudged the 2024 Maldivian election, failing to anticipate President Mohamed Muizzi's victory due to insufficient engagement with him earlier. Next, military takeover in Myanmar and Afghanistan and Pakistan instability, such as the Taliban regained power in Afghanistan in 2021, despite India's warnings to the US. India was silent during US Taliban engagements, and now India is navigating the fallout from the Taliban return. Now, what are all the India's reaction and lessons learned now? So, India response to neighborhood upheavals. India played a key role in stabilizing Sri Lanka with a timely financial value. It extended hand of friendship and the Taliban to safeguard interest in Afghanistan and re-establishment ties with Nepal after the past tensions. Now, what are the need for sustained reasonable engagement? India's developmental support has been crucial in building stronger relationships with the neighbors. As regional democracies face crisis, India must focus on sustained multi-level engagement with all political forces in its neighborhood. So to read this document, you can visit our website. Our website link have been provided in the description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Thank you.